Last week.
Well, I'm in the wrong place.
I hope last week was a good meeting for everybody, learning everything on our new time code. Let's celebrate wins. Anybody got anything great that happened in the last 2 weeks that they want to talk about, other than IU? You know about IU? You know, gonna win. Other than IU, what do people have? Anybody?
If you're online, let me know if you can see the presentation in the chat.
Listings in the road open for me in the Hillsville driveways. What you're saying, then, what if you're listening to Phil? You don't know. Anything else? All right. One sponsor, Hitman Solutions.
Oh, they're in the kitchen. Well, we're gonna get them out of the kitchen in just a second. So lunch is in the kitchen, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Lunch is in the kitchen. If everybody wants to go there after our meeting, and we're gonna have them come out and speak.
We'll go on. Yep.
Scott What's Insurance, they're representative today.
They're back here.
Okay. You guys want to come up and say a word? Sure.
Why not? Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good.
Morning.
Well, I just kind of want to go retrospectively the last year. We started on kind of a newish promotion where each quarter will be going on giving more tickets away, different tickets, Indians, Pacers, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to just kind of recap, get my winners up here. So we had also our normal gas card, which we do anyways, but the gas card winners last year were Lisa, Mr. Gerhardt, Sean Partwick, Peter Stewart, Jordan Moody, Angela Lease, and Derek Gutted. And again, we'll be doing that again this year, probably so we'll do that. But for the quarterly drawings we did last year, just to recap, Wendy, you won the quarter one Pacers tickets. Brian won the quarter two Indians game VIP tickets. Peter Stewart won the quarter three Colts tickets back when they were good. Cam Mason won the quarter four Pacers tickets. So we're going to be doing that again this year for quarter one. Any referral you send between now and February 28th will go towards 2 lower level Pacer tickets against the Suns on Thursday, March the 12th. So keep on sending people our way. Make sure you're utilizing our link to our website so you can accurately count yet and find out who.
Just remember too, so obviously home and auto, we do some life insurance business as well, but that includes things like flood, right? So I know there's a handful of you here. I do phone calls occasionally, like, hey, can you help me out? Need flood? What kind of price can we get? We can help you guys with those types of little glitches and things too as you're going through the buying process with your clients.
More chairs.
Thanks. Thank you guys. I would encourage you guys to have these guys look at your policy. You never know when an accident's going to happen, and you want to make sure you're properly insured. No. Last week, for example, my car got hit out in the parking lot. It was a hit and run, and you want to make sure you know your coverage before that happens, not after. All right, Hitman, you want to come on up?
Yes, sir. All right.
Good. Thank you for providing lunch with us. You're very welcome.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have my colleague Leslie with me here. So we'll take a couple of pictures. Hey, before we get started, we have a fantastic lunch for you guys today, something you've never had before. So we have a caterer to work with, and she hand makes everything, and she does a fantastic job. So I think when you walk into the kitchen and see it, sometimes I look at it, I'm like, I don't think I want to eat it. I just want to keep looking at it. Because she has this incredible charcuterie board that's a dessert board, and she makes these little fruit cups, and she's got orzo salad, which, by the way, the orzo salad is veggie, and then there's a few little veggie wrap sandwiches as well for anybody who maybe doesn't want to have meat.
They're taking care of you.
Absolutely, 100%. But lots of good stuff and some bad stuff because I saw what this did. So, hey, thank you for inviting Hitman Solutions to come and speak with you today. So many of you are familiar with us. Can I see by a show of hands how many people are familiar with Hitman Solutions? Yes, I thought I'd see a lot of hands because we really just, as we finished up 2025, we realized how many different opportunities we had to help you get your clients to closing. And that's really what we do. So for those of you who don't know us, we are Advanced Solutions, funny name, interesting way it got started. We started as a mold remediation company. And so our tagline was, call us and we'll kill your mold. thus the name Hitman was born. So, but once people hear that, they're like, okay, that's gonna catch it. It's a little weird when you take like $10,000 check to a bank teller and it's made out to Hitman. But our three core businesses are foundation repair, waterproofing, and mold remediation. That's what we do. So about 70% of our jobs are actually active real estate transactions. Keller Williams, you guys have been fantastic to us. And I hope that we would hear that we have been fantastic to you as well, because our number one priority is helping you to get to closing. So the ways that we do that is, number one, we have one lady in the office, Caroline, who works at lightning speed. If you submit a submission, let's say you have an inspection and there's a question, there might be a biological growth, or there might be a crack in the basement and they want it checked out. You call Advanced Solutions. You can either call, you can go online, fill out the form. It takes about 45 seconds. And we specifically ask, is this an active real estate transaction? Because when the answer is yes, that immediately moves those right to the top of the list, because we know that time is of the essence. We understand that you've got to get an answer right away. And if you're running behind, let me say, hey, really sorry about this, but I've got to respond by X date. I can't do an extension on this. We'll do everything we can to get that inspection done, get you that report ASAP, so you can keep that ball rolling. But anyway, Caroline will take that information, we schedule that day. We'll say, okay, here's the date we come. Sometimes we can actually get out that day. Oftentimes it's the next day. We try to get there within 48 hours, no matter what. We don't upsell. We don't come in and tell you, oh yeah. No. We realize that what you want to do, you've got to fix the issue, address it, fix it, and then move on. So we videotape if it's in a crawl space, we'll take pictures, we'll show you, you can provide your client all the information so they understand what's going on. The other thing is, oftentimes people will say, that's great, I get it, but I can't fix this until after I sell, right? Because I don't have the money right now to do this. We will fix it immediately and then wait till closing to be paid. The check can be made out to us, handed to the buyer, if in that situation, if it's a seller issue, hand it to the buyer. Once we get performed the work for the buyer can hand us the check, but they're satisfied with that. Another thing, if you've got somebody who's going to list a house, you're walking through with them and you see something that concerns you. You see some black something growing on the ceiling in the basement, or you see a stair step crack on a wall in the basement, or you're walking around the outside of the house and you see where it looks like the grade has eroded away, and you're like, okay, that's a problem. Call us first. Let us come out, take a look at the situation, and if we need to fix it, we'll fix it for you so that you can get the house listed and not have to worry about it beforehand. We'll fix it and then we'll wait till closing to get paid. So another really great opportunity for you guys to be able to provide value added to your clients so that they can get that house listed and move on with what they're doing. I'm holding this up here, and actually I'm gonna ask Leslie to come up. Our inspectors created over about a 6-month period of time last year this checklist. And this is a really, really good tool. And we've got the whole stack of them over here. We've got a little bit of merch. It's called now. It's called swag, but swag, merch, whatever. We've got some things over there for you guys. But these are some really good, some of the most common things that our inspectors look for when they're going in and taking a look at a house. You guys can take this when you're walking through a house with a client, for you to have some understanding of it. Hey, did you happen to notice, that settled column, when we were looking at the basement or what have you? This is a really nice checklist for you to be able to help your clients know that you're a professional, you know what you're doing, and you have a fiduciary responsibility to them to help them. In a nutshell, I know we're kind of on a tight time frame. In a nutshell, that's about it. I do want to open it up just real quickly, see if anybody has any questions, stories, information for good of the order.
Will you be
Will
here?
you be with us for lunch?
Thank you.
Pardon me?
Are you gonna hang out with us for lunch?
100%.
Do you mind for sake of time if we just do that after?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. We are gonna be here for lunch because I like lunch, but I always love you guys, so. Okay, real quick. So Leslie has an opportunity for one very, very lucky realtor in this room. We have these tumblers, which are requested by the most successful realtors around the world. Solutions on it. And it comes with $10 worth of Starbucks gift cards. So, go ahead.
Who can tell us what our three core businesses are? Mike mentioned it at the beginning of his presentation.
Foundation waterproof mold.
There you go. There you go. That's exactly right. Boy, there's one last thing. What is the absolute number one? Who is the number one best real estate firm in all of Central Indiana? Ah, there you go. Guys, there you go. Hey, thanks, guys.
She's getting ready.
Yep, sorry.
Son Kyle, is Jennifer here? You wanna come up there? Go and say hi.
You know, if you don't have anything, you don't have to say anything except hello, but.
Okay, I will say hi, I will say that I know everybody's hearing Vincent, it's back, it's coming, March first. I was trained on.
What was that?
Vincent.
What is that?
Anything that's gonna affect your investors, clients.
What Vincent stands for.
Yeah.
So financial stuff.
Something about crimes, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
crime.
Training is smart, you'll fill it in. Well, yes, I didn't actually, I didn't know that I was talking today, so I am still learning. We were trying to get a speaker like that possibly for February to try to help with everybody's understanding of it, so stay tuned. And that's all I've got. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Sorry, they just can't hear very well. Just a second, I'm
You want me to
multitasking.
help?
Yes.
All right, Steve. Slender. I thought it's like. You guys have anything real quick?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
We roll you.
Welcome, family. How are you? I'm glad it's a new year. Last year was fun. I will say, because of you and all the other very successful businesses in Indiana, I was at 130% a year over year, so that's awesome. My business considers like, you guys were responsible for almost hitting your goal. You had a goal of 100 set up and we came in at 86. We're gonna keep the goal at 100. So that's only one more a month, roughly, give or take, right? To get there. I just wanted to say thank you and tell you how grateful I am. Everybody here knows how to get a hold of me. If you need to get a hold of me, reach out, I'll answer the phone, and we'll take care of whatever issue you have. All right?
Thank you. Mark,
That's right.
thank you, man. Mark Cucci with Cross Country Mortgage.
All right, hey guys, next slide, please. So we have our next winning with objections next Tuesday. How many of you are comfortable answering the question or overcoming the objection that, oh, my friend, my good friend actually is a realtor? That's the point, right? You guys get that? Tell me, what is your official? How many of you fumbled through that? I've got 11 top objections that you guys encounter on a probably daily, weekly, monthly basis, and we've got very powerful scripting that overcomes that in a very, very powerful way. If you've not signed up yet, I'm promising you this is going to be something you're going to walk away with, glad that you did, and something you can implement immediately. It's not it's plug and play, I promise. Also next Thursday, we've got our monthly with Mark. It's our 8th episode, I believe, where we do a web podcast. We're talking about what's up with interest rates. There's some forecasting that we're going to talk to you about that's based on data. There's some things happening right now that is unlocking housing and unfreezing the housing that you may not even realize it's happening. And you want to be the first ones who educate your buyers and sellers, right? Not them hear it from somebody else. So we're going to give you the lowdown on that. And then why informed consumers are acting now and not waiting for the perfect moment. I've got a lot of great information we're going to share with you. And then just a reminder how to refer Mark, how to refer me. QR code with all of my contact information. So if you don't have that, please take a picture of that as well. Thank you.
Heather Spinner, come up. So there seems to be a little bit of confusion in the office. People don't know exactly what Heather does, and what Tammy does, so I'm gonna have her come up. and-
Tammy's coming up next, right?
She is.
Okay, good.
So Heather's gonna tell you a little bit about what she does.
I like to think of myself as a stepping stone. You have too much business and you can't get it all done yourself, but you're not ready for an assistant, so I'm the first thing you use in between. So I do pending close, I buy the file, super easy, take care of everything except for inspection negotiations, so ordering title, getting all your finance stuff done, help with paperwork, things like that, so. I'm the stepping stone between, oh my God, I've got too much going on, I can't get it all done, and famous. Does that make sense?
She does a great job.
Have you ever used Heather?
I've used her, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
huge.
What's your fee? I'm $275 a file if you want to fill out a Google form, or $350 a file if you just want to say, oh my God, please go dig through all my stuff and find all my paperwork.
Oh, that's an option.
Yes, that's not, like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, with fee, yeah, for a fee, everything's fine. Yeah,
And you do on the listing and the.
I do. I also list, yeah, so if you are, if you all of a
say, here's my picture.
if you all of a sudden go, oh no, that listing's gonna go live next week and I don't have time to do it all, I can help with that too. Putting everything in my board, commands.
And what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Phone or email. Phone is 317-626-4668.
Print out your flyer too.
So you take a flyer there. Email is tchspinner@gmail.
There's flyers for
Thank you
about
for doing that. Ballots.
You're most welcome.
And so I'm happy to meet with you guys and go through everything. Be more clear about the details, but that's the.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What'd you say? A stress reliever, yeah.
Easy, but.
Yeah, or when you go in out of town.
A value add.
Hey, Tammy, or anybody who's up front today, if you could speak up a little
Yeah.
bit, that'd be great.
Really for Jen.
Yeah.
All right, Tammy, you wanna tell everyone a little bit
Yes.
about what you do?
Yes, so I'm Tammy. I handle the concierge services, which Heather does transaction coordinating, which is contact lists, or you more just title vendor.
I send emails to your client, but I'm not gonna enter their information.
Okay. And that's a little bit of a difference
Unless
between
you
two of
want
us.
me to.
Yes, because also a flyer is over here, but I can handle all of your listings. I can input listings into the VLC for you, get the draft started, add photos, property description if one is given to me, supplements, get all of that started on the listing side. And then on the pending and closing side, I can create opportunities and command for you. Submit your commissions tab, all of your pending closing docs that are sent to you from the title company, you just forward to me. I can separate them, get them submitted in command. Throughout the pending transaction, if you have amendments, addendums, mutual releases that come in, I can submit all of that to the office through your command for you. As long as an opportunity is already created, I can get into that through the office command. But if you have not created any of the opportunities, then I would need to log in as you and do that for you. But that's something that I can do.
And your services are primarily for,
Top 20%.
yes.
Yes.
Is there,
That's what qualifies. No, this is.
if you're top 20%, that is a resource the office provides for you.
And if you have any questions about that, you can ask myself or Beth and point you in the right direction. Yes. Val, you wanna come up?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of questions lately about what I do. I'm gonna tell you. I do a lot of the marketing for the brokerage, but I can also do marketing for you. I send out a template newsletter every month. That's fairly new. It's pretty easy to customize if that's something that you're struggling with to keep up with and keep constant. And if you really technology is not your thing, you're like, Val, I'm going to send you 3 pictures and this is my update. I will put that together for you in your command. You just have to work with me ahead of time and don't expect me to do it the same day. But I'm happy to help with postcards. Like if you have, where's Dana? Dana has a beautiful listing. Is it dropping? Oh, yeah! Congratulations. She didn't even need the piece I made for her, but she has a beautiful luxury listing on Geist. We did a full 2-page like brochure, if you will. that kind of stuff. If you need magazine ads, please don't do your own ads unless you're good at it, because you're really good at real estate. So we don't want your marketing skills to reflect on your real estate skills. Let me do what I can do to help you. Some of you are incredible, but if you know that's not your thing, let me help you. Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, I pretty much do anything. Come to me and we'll chat and I'll figure out how and if I can help you and we'll talk together.
So Val, do you have a way where we could put something in the queue or?
You know, I tried that and nobody used it.
Okay.
So it's easier if you just email me because
But
that's what
just
people
know
can
it's-
remember.
But it's best not to say, oh, I need it tomorrow.
Ideally, no. If I have the time and I can get it for you tomorrow, yeah, I will, but that's not always guaranteed. So just
And what's the cost to the agents for your services?
The market's.
whatever you decide to pay me.
Animal and alcohol.
Yeah, I drink red wine.
Again, a value add that the market's in.
And next, if I could have the 2026 ALC come up, please. We got Todd Hickman, Sean Hartwick, Megan Porterfield, Dana Holt, Cam Mason, and Tori Drabo. Sure.
I got it. Got it. You need one more chair. I got it. Three. We need six.
Usually set up here.
Well, they're behind you. No.
Yeah.
They're over here.
We got this.
Val, we're good.
So I've got a little short bio here for each of them. They all filled these out, so some of them are a little more creative than others. But nonetheless, we are going to we're going to start with Cam and work our way down. So Cam Mason has been in real estate for 7 years. You guys may or may not know this about Cam, but he studied music theater and performed at Disney prior to real estate. Rebranding his team of 5 on January 21st. And the real estate industry has turned Cam into someone that's obsessed with systems, trackers, data, and now Cam lives strictly by calendar. So that is something that he did not do before he got into real estate, but he saw the value in a little bit of structure and has embraced it. One thing that you guys will not believe about Cam. Last year, Cam traveled a total of, can anybody guess?
We will believe whatever you say.
9 weeks.
That's 73 days. Somebody must have read this. Yeah. He traveled 73 days.
I live vicariously through him.
Yeah.
Which is 2.5 months. So if you want to learn how to travel and live a big life, Cam Mason. I see that. You want to tell them what your goals are for the year?
For this year, so our team goals is 70 units, 21 million. We have never hit 20 million in sales before, so we're going to break 20 million this year. So I sold more real estate than I ever have in my life last year, even being gone for 10.5 weeks. And so my goal for this year is to still travel a lot, but to be a lot more present as well, to ensure that we break that 20 million. Because I know once we do it one time, it'll never be an issue again. We just need to hit that, break through that ceiling, so that our team knows what it takes to do it. So that's my big goal for our team.
All righty. Megan Porterfield. Megan was born and raised in Indianapolis and is a proud Cathedral graduate. She worked in the White House in 1997 after graduating from the University of Dayton. And then she worked for a large internet weather company and realized she worked at the White House and realized politics wasn't her thing, and then worked for an internet weather company. She then moved back to Carmel and stayed home to raise her kids, who are now 22, 20, and 17. She was a buyer's agent for a team in 2013 and has grown her business from $800,000 her first year to $13 million last year. This is her 2nd year on the ALC, 3rd year as a mentor, and 13th year at KW.
So I have had the goal to hit 12 million forever. Finally beat it this year, so my best year. And next year, I would love to hit or exceed 15 million. And grow my amazing team with Angela. We've had a phenomenal year this year, just getting to know each other better. And finding that oftentimes, as much as I struggled and said I wasn't going to do it, you're better with somebody beside you. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Next, we have Mr. Todd Dinkman. Todd's been at KW for 11 years, 31 total years in real estate. So can anyone guess how old Todd was when he got there?
Well, I was young.
Todd thinks that his clients would best describe him as not pushy. His wife says he has too many hobbies, which includes mountain biking, motorcycling, and playing in a band. Todd also enjoys playing golf and is an occasional craft beer drinker.
You can say that.
Just a clump of pause there, James.
Occasional can be defined in many different ways.
I occasionally drink my whole life.
Occasionally.
Todd is also a Leo.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Todd, do you want to tell us your goals and?
Yeah, my goal is to drink less beer and become a little bit more fit this year. 18 million in sales and successfully marry one of my daughters off this year.
Okay. Love it. Dana Holt. Dana has been in real estate for 6 years and is married to her husband, Robert, for the past 5.5. Robert is retired from the IMPD, so hopefully he can find out who hit my car. And he's been her business partner for the past 3 years. They currently have a part-time admin and they have a total of 5 kids, 2 grandkids, and they currently live in Geist. And Dana focuses almost entirely in the Geist area and just sold one of the most beautiful listings I've seen last night.
I'm so excited.
Dana, you want to tell us your goals and a little more?
So we want a repeat of 2025. We did just over 22 million last year, just Robert and I. I don't count units. I'm all about GCI. A very profitable year. We would like to just hit the repeat button of 2026.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Sean Hartwig. Sean's been in the business for 2 years. He was previously an operations manager, starting up a warehouse and running them for fulfillment, and did that for 8 years. Can anyone guess that Sean's actually even been in the business world for 8 years? Because he looks like he's 50.
No 15-year-old has a beard like that.
Sean said email templates have been incredibly helpful when he first started, and now Heather Spinner helps him a lot. Sean, you guys won't believe this. Sean bought the MREA book in 2017, but didn't start at KW in real estate until 2024. John, you want to tell us your goals and a little more?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out more 3 times a week, starting next week.
Gonna decorate that office soon?
That's it.
Yeah. You gonna decorate that office soon?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
That's good ideas.
And what's your goal for this year?
30 million, 67 units.
Love it. And Tori. So Tori led mountaineering trips around the world, including Nairobi, Kenya, and did a team building event in the British Embassy, and also led a whitewater rafting trip down the Nile River. He also goes to Orange Theory 4 to 5 times a week, so maybe a little accountability there. And lastly, Tori is the only person I know who has ever been bitten, not once, but twice, by a brown recluse spider.
Wow.
And he's here to live and tell us about it. Tori, you want to tell us your goals?
Yeah. It was in my sleeping bag on a trip and couldn't find it. And yeah, that was fun. I was leaving that trip. So my goal is to do 10 million in sales, but also really growing our office as far as our cappers and, those who are close. So we've got about 40 cappers, working to kind of include 20 more into that, as well as just recruiting the people that you send along. So that's working for clarity on those things, but that's kind of my production goals and then also the office goals.
Okay. So everyone, this is your 2026 ALC. Tori and I, we will be working very closely with all these fine individuals throughout the year, and hopefully we can get some really good things done with the office. And also, don't quote me on this, but I believe is everyone's going to family reunion, right? Right,
Who else is going to family reunion?
Anybody else going to family reunion this year?
Yeah.
Make it good.
Oh, come on, it's in Atlanta, it's closed, flights are cheap. They are, they're like $2 one way. Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for
Yeah.
2026 ALC? Does everybody know what the ALC is?
There's gonna be a lot of AI at the family reunion too.
Chris in the back.
Can you talk a little bit about how our agents can sit in on the meetings, just not as a hearing based only thing, not participate?
Yes, absolutely. So as the ALC we'll have a meeting once a month. And we may have some other emergency meetings throughout the year, but we'll have a scheduled meeting once a month. They'll be on the schedule for the whole office. So anybody that wants to attend the ALC meeting, they are open meetings. At times we will have things that we vote on. You guys will not be allowed to vote on any of the items, but you can attend, see what's going on. The whole ALC meeting is going to be focused at trying to grow everyone's business. If you heard everyone's goals, those are some very lofty goals. And my goal is to make sure they achieve those. So that's the sole purpose of the ALC this year, is to make sure all these people achieve their goals.
Can you kind of elaborate a little bit at what a meeting looks like? I know they're all a little different, but like what do you cover in those meetings?
So we'll go over old business briefly, go over the office numbers, go over everyone's numbers, see what they've done in the previous month, talk about what they've done to try to hit their goals, talk about what they're going to do to change them. I've got one big item that I'm going to have everybody do just from listening to what they said today. I'm going to make sure they hit their goals. I've got something that'll make sure you guys hit them. But anyway, so we're going to talk about old business, talk about their business, anything that needs to be voted on in the office, we'll discuss that. And then we'll have some type of a session where we might have a speaker come in, or maybe we're on a Zoom, or just something geared toward helping them.
One more.
Director.
Keep going, keep going.
And we do have Scott Lord waiting, so I just have one. So anybody who's been on it more than once, which I think a few of you, 4 of you, yep. Why have you done it more than once? Then on the ALC, that is.
So I think it's one of the coolest things about Keller Williams. Something that I love is that I think KW does a really good job of not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. That this truly is an agent-centric company. And the fact that at a even micro level in our market center, we get the ability to have impact and influence on decisions that are made. This is not just something that we come and meet and hang out for an hour and a half and talk about whatever. Like, we're usually in there with things that get brought to the table that we have to make decisions on. There are things that cannot in our company that cannot happen unless the ALC approves it. And that's from both the market center level, the regional level, and an international level. So huge changes can be made all because somebody brings something to the table and it works its way through and the agents decide on it. It's never just the executive team top-down decisions that are made, which is something that I love and why I continue to come back. For me, I've always said it, like, this company has given me so much opportunity. My life is completely different than where I was 7 years ago. And so when I get asked, I say yes every time, because it's my way of giving back to the market center and the company that has given so much to me.
I couldn't put that better myself. Nikki,
Are there committees?
repeat that.
Are there committees within the ALC, like in charge of?
Yeah, so we are not going to have the committees this year except for education and planning. So we're going to concentrate on those two things.
Red Day.
There are gonna be other committees, they will be outside of the ALC, like Red Day. That's coming soon.
That's philanthropy, and Red Day's going to be on.
We will want, agents to participate in other things in the office, so watch for emails and get involved.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
So we have a member from Scott Roy Marketing team coming on. They're on right now. I just need to get them on.
Okay, everybody hear what she just said? We've got a member from Scott Leroy Marketing that is going up to.
And then it's free.
Yeah. Kristen, you want to tell a little bit more about Scott Leroy? You could probably, or Val, maybe.
Val, can you explain? Val, Scott
Yes.
Leroy, while I'm doing this.
Can I explain him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
Alex pays a monthly fee for a service. that you guys can utilize, and Scott Leroy Marketing does so much. They help us with onboarding, so anybody that's onboarded recently, you've been in experience with him, but they can help you manage your website. They can help you upload, let's say you have an event or a giveaway and you have a database full of contacts that you don't want to manually enter into command. They can do that for you. They can do an email sync. I mean, they can do the smallest things to the biggest things. So definitely take some time to figure out what they offer that could help you create leverage in your space.
Totally free to you. There's no catch at all.
It is free.
And how much does it cost the agents?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Free, okay.
It's value using.
So, you should be able to share your screen now.
Okay, perfect.
And can you say test?
Test.
Perfect.
Alrighty. So hi everyone, my name is Becky with Scott Leroy Marketing. And today I just wanted to walk you through some of the different things that we can help out with. Like your market center staff was saying, that we can help out with completely free to you. So we're actually going to start on the Scott Leroy Marketing website. A lot of the different things we help with are available on our website. It's just scottleroymarketing.com. So when you're on our website, you'll just log in with your market center number. You'll see this button that says log in. Market center number is 393. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So 393, and you'll just click log in. Might take a second. There we go. So then once you're signed in, a lot of the things that we can help with are under this agent resources tab. So under questionnaires, that's really how we can help with your onboarding, like your staff was mentioning a minute ago. So a lot of you probably already did the questionnaires if we helped onboard you. And then you got an email with your completed setup. We also have this tech refresh. So if you've been with KW for a while and weren't onboarded through us and you want to make sure everything is set up, you can do this tech refresh and we'll go into your accounts, make sure everything's set up properly, branded properly to you, as well as send logins, or there's a couple third-party platforms that we are currently setting up, like TidyCal and things like that, that we can set up in that tech refresh as well. So those are going to be some questionnaires that you can walk through, and then our team will just take it from there. And then we do have a bunch of training options. So our Canva training is new with the new KW Canva accounts. So you can go in, watch these. It'll take you to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel, if you're wanting to look it up, there it's just Scott Leroy Marketing on YouTube. We do have a bunch of videos, classes. We do webinar classes every weekday, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And so you're more than welcome to join that. I'll show you where you can find the link back on our website. But we do record all of those classes and we upload the recordings to our YouTube channel. So you can definitely go in and check it out. We walk you through pretty much everything you can do within Command. So we talk about opportunities and DocuSign and designs, and basically every aspect of Command. We walk you through what there is there and what you can do there, as well as websites and things like that. We also have a bunch of tip videos on our YouTube channel. One quick thing I do always like to point out is just make sure you're looking for the most recent videos here. The easiest way to do that is going to be using this videos tab right here. Just because it'll put the most recent videos up at the top for you, so you don't have to scroll through all of our videos. If you're searching, they can pull up out of order, so just pay attention to the dates there as well. Just something I like to point out, things are always changing in Command, as you probably know, as well as the services that we offer here at Scott Leroy Marketing. So we do just like always recommend that you look for the most recent videos there. But we'll go back over to our website, back under this agent resources tab. So again, the Canva training, that'll just take you to the playlist on our YouTube channel with all of our Canva videos together. This live webinars link, it'll take you directly to our live Zoom. Again, it's Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So you are able to join it directly from this link right here. Under training, we have a training calendar. So if you want to take a peek and know what classes we're teaching, so you can see if it will be something that you're interested in, we have this training calendar right here. And you can go in and you can add it to your Google Calendar directly as well. So you can find it on the go or anything like that. But it will have all of our classes for the month, and you can click on it. It'll have that same Zoom link, as well as a quick overview of what the class is. We do also have some printable training calendars below if you're interested. If you're more of a visual person, you want to print it out, hang it at your desk or whatever, you can definitely utilize those there as well. More under training, we have some SLM challenges. So especially if you are new with command, those challenges are going to be helpful. We have 30-day challenges and jumpstart challenges. 30-day challenges are great, especially this command one right here. We actually have it as a smart plan in command as well that we can set up for you. Basically, it's going to walk you through the different ins and outs of command. It's a lot to learn at once, especially if you're brand new. So we just like to break it down for you, give you some small tasks that you can do to get started. So we have a printable version, and again, it's also as a smart plan, which you can add it directly in your own command, or we can add it for you. You can just email us if you want it added. Our email is support@scottleroymarketing.com. We're happy to help with whatever issues you're running into with command or anything like that as well. We're happy to jump in and troubleshoot for you. You just send us an email there. Recorded training classes. This just breaks down the training classes we have. Again, these are all going to be our YouTube playlists. So you can go in and you can find the videos sorted a little more easily for you. And then we have this agent support section, which this is all the goodies we have. There's a lot of different things in here that we can help out with. So
can you elaborate a little bit on this part? Because this is the area they need to go to, like if they need help with their website.
Absolutely. So each of these red links you'll see right here are going to be an individual form, and I'll open a couple different ones to point them out to you. Probably won't open all of them. That might be a little redundant there, but I'll definitely open up a couple here. So we'll go with this first one under our top rated section. We can help create a new biography for you. If you're familiar with command, there's a couple different places to update your biography within command. Used to be 3, recently moved to just 2 places to update that. But we can go help update your biography for you so you aren't sitting there trying to find those places. We can also help create a biography for you. So you'll just go through, fill out this form with your information here. And then we have this section here. Do you have a biography? If you have one you want us to use, you can just enter it here, or we can help write a biography for you as well. So if you just click, please write my bio, then you can enter in a couple different things you want highlighted in that biography. For example, how long you've been in the business, any designations you have, any specialties you have, or if you want to be have something fun added in, like you're a sports fan or anything along those lines, you can definitely put that in there. We'll help write it for you. We'll send it over to you for approval before we even add it to your site for you. So you can let us know if there's anything you want tweaked from there. But once you fill all this out, you'll just click send. It'll send it over to our team and we'll get it created for you. We do request 1 to 2 business days for all of the requests here. We always aim for 1. We try to get it done same day, but we do ask 1 to 2 business days just in case something's going on there. Back to our agent support tab here. We can help import your database for you. So if you have your database in CSV, VCF, numbers, Excel, sheets, we can import up to 5 CSV files per agent per month. So you can either email them to us directly. Again, the email is support@scottleroymarketing.com, or you can fill out this form on our website. It's going to be similar to that last form. Instead, it'll just have a place for you to upload those files. We have a couple different smart plans we're able to add in for you. So there's KW smart plans, and we'll see those right here under this marketing support section. And then our spring clean smart plan, which is actually the same as this updating database contact information smart plan, just maybe a little bit less of a mouthful. We can help add that for you. That's basically going to allow you to go in, see what contacts have email addresses and don't have phone numbers, and vice versa. That way you can reach out to them and get that information without having to manually sift through your database each time to make sure you have that information. We also have this monthly newsletter. Speaking of smart plans, we create a new newsletter every single month specific to the month, and we'll have some tips and tricks and different things like that for your contacts. So you can go ahead and send this out to your database. It'll have your branding at the very bottom of the email in the footer section, but we'll create it for you. If you fill out this form here, you can select to have it sent out to your entire database, to just specific contacts with specific tags, or if you just want to send it out yourself, we can add it to your command as well. So there's just a couple of things in there. This free marketing templates button, I'm actually going to circle back to this in a little bit because we have this available in 3 different places. This is going to be for our agent concierge, and we can find that in a couple different places. So I want to show you those at the same time. Moving down to the getting started section, this is a lot of the same things that we help with your onboarding. So your command setup, your DocuSign setup, setting up your .loop if your market center is using .loop and things like that. But there's a couple other things in here. We can help export your contacts from command, importing your database. Again, it's going to be the same form as we saw above, but also like updating your headshot and your biography, creating a QR code for you, resetting your command password if you need that. So there's a bunch of things in here that we can help with. Under looking to rebrand, we have if you're leaving a team and you need to remove that team information, we can go in and update your profiles with that. Same if you're just switching teams or you're joining a team for the first time, we can go in and update that branding for you. But a lot of these are just the different branding things we can help out with. So updating your social media links that show on your KW website, setting up your KW email and an email alias if you want a second KW email. The email aliases are linked to your primary KW email. We'll share the same inbox, but we can go ahead and get that set up for you, as well as updating things like your phone number, your contact email, website address, office address, setting up email forwarding, a bunch of good things we can help in there. And then we get down to our website support. Websites can be a little finicky, and they're not everyone's cup of tea. So we try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Under this all additional pages, I believe it's 4 different pages that we add that we can add for you. They're also broken down below if you want to get those added individually. It would be your app download page, what's my home worth, the local school search, as well as the mortgage calculator. So we can go in and we can get those added for you. As well as if you want to add testimonials, we can add again up to 5 of those at a time. Set up domain forwarding. If you have a custom domain through a third-party platform like GoDaddy or Squarespace or something like that, and you want that directed to forward people to your KW website, we can set that up for you. Featured listings, that's another great feature on the KW website. And we can help feature your listings or other listings that you want to show there. Listing landing pages, if you want to create a landing page that just highlights one particular listing, we can do that. Our monthly blog is going to be similar to our monthly newsletter, just going to be in blog format, but we can help get that added for you there as well. The open house sign-in sheet with KW, if you've been with KW for a while, you might remember that they used to have an open house sign-in sheet that you could set up on your website, and it would just apply to all open houses. A few months ago, they changed that, so now you want to create that sign-in sheet for each individual listing that has an open house. The great thing about that is it will then show on the lead or contact in command what open house they were at specifically, so you're not sitting there guessing what open house they showed up at. So that's definitely helpful for you, and we can help get that set up for those individual open houses for you to save you some time and hassle with that as well. Let's see here. Adding the testimonial form and preferred vendors, we can get those added as well. If you're in an area that has NEO new construction, I'm not sure if y'all are, it's not in a lot of areas. So, but if you are in an area that has NEO new construction and you have a subscription, we can help get that added to your website as well. Further down, build your business. These are those third-party platforms I was talking about earlier with that tech refresh. So if you don't want to go through the whole tech refresh, but you want those third-party platforms, we can still go in and get those set up for you. I will point out this Canva one right here. This is going to actually be a free non-premium KW account or Canva account, sorry. With your KW command, you have access to a new KW Pro Canva account. So this one would just be a free basic account. We used to set those up before the whole KW and Canva integration there. So we can still set it up for you, but you probably just want to use your pro account through KW by going to canva.kw.com, and then you'll just sign in with your command logins there. But Zoom and TidyCal and a digital business card, we can set those up. I'm going to open this one up for you with the Zoom. So the Zoom, Canva, and TidyCal will all redirect you to the exact same form. And you can go in and you can select what accounts you want set up of the three. If you want more, 2 of them, 3 of them, only 1 of them, you can choose that without having to go through and fill out that form 3 different times. The digital business card, we set up Instacard. It's similar to Blink. We found it has more customization options and things like that. So that's why we set up Instacard. That one's going to be a separate form just because there's a bit more information that needs to be added there. So there's a few more fields on that form than on these other ones. But we can still get that set up for you. Compliance updates, I don't believe y'all are in an area that in any of these areas that have those specific compliance updates. Also leadership, we're here to support you as well. We have a bunch of resources for you here. So we have a bunch of resources here as well as under this leadership tab. I'm not going to dive into those. I don't think I have the time. But if y'all have questions about those or are interested in any of those, you can also email us, support@scottleroymarketing.com. We're here to support you as well in this thing. Marketing support as well under our agent resources tab. We'll see this agent concierge button. If you remember on our agent support tab, we saw one for templates. It's going to bring us to the same field right here. So this agent concierge, this real estate marketing button will also bring you to the same form. So our agent concierge is marketing that we can create for you. So we can go in and create that marketing collateral. You just provide the listing address, choose the design, give us the information, and we'll create that flyer, social post design, postcard. If you scroll down, you'll see some of our most popular down below. It's going to be a bigger icon than you'll see on the form. So you may want to check those out and see if there are any that you like. We do have more options beyond these. I'll walk you through this real quick as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll just say get started here. I'm going to ask if it's your first time requesting marketing piece. I'll just say yes for the sake of today. What is your market center number? I'll say 393. Are you submitting this form for yourself or on the behalf of someone else? Generally, you would say for myself. I'm going to say that for today. But you may be wondering, why would you be filling it out for someone else? There's a couple options here. So if you are maybe on a team, you're an admin for a team, you're doing marketing for the team, or you're just helping someone else out on your team and creating that marketing for them, that would fall under someone else. Maybe you have someone hosting an open house for you and you want to go in and help create that marketing collateral. You can do someone else in that case as well. Again, we'll just go with for myself for this one. And you'll enter your information. We'll say next. Would you prefer to choose from most popular designs or all available? Again, the most popular ones are down below. So if you see one you like, may be easier to find if you just click most popular. I'll say all available so you can take a look at those. Again, we have 3 different options: social posts, postcards, flyers, or all of the above. I'll take a look at all of the above today for this one. So then you'll go through, you'll see the different icons. It's going to have a fairly small, unfortunately, picture that you can choose from. So you can go through, see if there's one that you like, and then you can just select it. It'll have you do the same thing for all 3 categories. So we'll just go grab one from each of those. With that one, we'll say next. Next is going to ask for the property address. So you'll just fill out this information here with that listing address. The zip code. I always get the zip code wrong, so hold on. Give me just a second here. I'll go here. And we'll say next. I'm just going to ask for the listing status. So all of these statuses: for sale, just listed, just sold, pending, under contract, those ones are all going to take you just to filling out your contact information. The open house is the only one that's different. You'll just click open house, and it's going to ask you for the date and time of the open house. So it's Saturday. We'll just say Saturday 17th. I think that's the Saturday. If not, just pretend along with me. And we'll say the time. And then we'll go next. And we'll enter in our email address here. And the phone number, let me grab that from here as well. I'll just fill all this out with your information. If you have a headshot you want to upload or a logo you want to upload, you can add those there. Any comments, any specific compliance requirements you need taken into consideration, you can drop those in here. We'll definitely take those into consideration when we go into creating this. And then you'll just click review and submit. It's going to allow you to go in and see all of your responses for each of the questions. If you see that you filled something out wrong, you can just click the edit button next to it, and it'll take you directly back to that question without making you go all the way through again. So once you do all that, you'll just click submit right here, and our team will get to work creating that for you. Again, especially with this one, we do ask for 1 to 2 business days so we can make sure it's created how you want it. Similarly, we will send it to you for approval, and you can let us know if there's anything you want tweaking on. So again, that is helpful if you do allow 1 to 2 business days. For example, if the open house is this Saturday and you're filling this out Friday at 5 p.m., likely won't be ready in time. So we just ask that you allow enough time for our team to create it, and then allow some time for any edits that you want made there as well. So that is our agent concierge. There's a bunch of great options in there. Next, under marketing support, we have some Gemini Pro and ChatGPT prompts here. So if you have an AI assistant you use other than Gemini Advanced or ChatGPT, you can still use these prompts for those for sure. Gemini Advanced, you get access to that with your KW email, and we have a video here that walks you through how to access that Gemini Advanced if you want to take a look at that. And then below we have some tips for asking those questions. So be specific, give constraints, things like that. And then we have a couple hundred prompts through here, covering listings and buy side and lead generation, open house prompts, door knocking. So we have a ton of prompts in here that you can use. Plug into your AI assistant if you do like to use that AI. And then you can go from there. It'll give you some helpful answers that you can take a look at there. So we have a bunch of prompts there that you can take a look at. Again, also under marketing support, we have our monthly blog and newsletter, which we talked about previously, where you can go fill out that form and we can get it set up for you. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, that it is not an ongoing, so we set up the newsletter specifically through a smart plan, and it is not an ongoing smart plan. We create a new one each month. So you would need to request it individually each month that you want it. So just like to point that out. And then finally, under templates right here, we have a ton of Canva templates that you can look at. So we have them broken down by categories: KW Classic, Luxury, Modern, Black and White. You can choose the style you like there. You can look across all of them. We also have some old templates that you can use right here. But these 4 right here, you'll be able to access through your KW Canva Pro account. So you'll go in, select whichever style you want to use. We'll look at the luxury ones today. There we go. So then you'll see we have some business card templates, email signatures, social posts, and there's a ton of different ones. Some categories have more design types than others, but you can go in and select the one you like. We'll just go ahead and we'll go with this email signature one. We'll just click use in Canva. You can scroll through and preview all of the designs we have here to see if there's one that you like. When you find one you like, we'll just click view template right here. Then it's going to ask us to open in editor. Again, you will need to be signed into your KW Canva account to view these, but we'll go ahead and just open it up here. And then through there, you will see all of the same templates, so we can go down and find the one that we liked beforehand. And then we can just go ahead and start filling this out with our information. And then once we have it all updated, we can go in, we can download this, and we can upload it to our email. We do always recommend, especially with email signatures and things like that, that if you're not sure if it's in compliance, every area is different with compliance requirements. So if you're not certain, your market center staff can help guide you on that, because they will know the best options for your, sorry about that. They will know the best guidelines for your specific area. but we have all of those available for you. You can use a bunch of different ones through here. And yeah, that really covers what we have on our website. Do y'all have any questions that I can get answered for you?
Questions? And you can always email me and I can send you a direct link of exactly where you need to go for what you need. Because sometimes, like, can you click on agent resources?
Yeah. Agent support.
That's really where you're gonna go, in my opinion, for a lot of help, along with the marketing. You have marketing support here too, but those are quick questionnaires to upload contacts, get help on your website, various things. That's where you go. But if you forget, just email me. Thank you so much for your time and your training. Appreciate you guys.
Of course.
You guys helped me immensely with onboarding, so I really love you guys.
We are happy to help out for sure.
All right. If you're online, I'm going to share that checklist that was shared from the lunch sponsor today. And then is it in that way? Somebody know if lunch is in the kitchen. Okay, it's in the kitchen. Thank you guys. Thank you again. Thank you. I'm gonna get the checklist too. Thank you, everybody. Yay. So for I forget about that, Scott. I think we need to remind this.
How are you guys doing?